Re-entering my productive girl era. What does it mean? If you've been following my channel, you know I have been off of my game recently. I have just not been motivated, haven't been doing as much work, been dealing with self-comparison, burnout, all the things. And honestly, I just woke up and I decided to change it. And I thought I would document a day getting back into a productive routine. Now, I have not been my definition of productive in months. Actually months. So I have some tips on getting back into it. If you felt like you've been in a slump and you're slowly trying to get back into doing more work, this is the video for you. So it is already 8:57, and that brings me to tip number 1. Do some work right when you wake up. Now, this has been a game changer for me. I was getting in the habit where I was waking up late and I was moseying around, getting on TikTok, going and getting a coffee, coming back, just putting off the work as long as I could. I would find so many things to do. Cleaning the house, going to work out. I was finding so many things to do to not do work. So now I start every morning with at least an hour of work. For one, that's helpful for me because I think best in the morning, and 2, I already feel so productive today, knowing I've already spent an hour outlining for investment banking all before 7:30 a.m. Number 2, get ready in the morning. You guys saw, I was going through a period, I was wearing sweatpants, sweatshirts to class every single day. And honestly, it's fine to do sometimes. Do not let it become a habit because honestly, it just doesn't make you feel good about yourself. I do not want to be productive when I'm wearing clothes that I could sleep in. So for me, getting up, putting on some makeup, doing my hair, putting on an outfit, that helps me be productive. So those are my first 2 tips. Right now, it is 9 a.m. I have already packed my book bag. I've made my second cup of coffee for the day because we are back on the caffeine addiction, everyone. Let's be honest though, that really never stopped. And my best friend from law school, Nathan, is about to pick me up and we are going to head to class. We have class at 10:30 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. today. It is our long day of class. As a 3L, this is pretty much my longest day of class. 3 days out of the week, I only have 1 class. So Wednesday is always the heavy hitter, so we'll be on campus all day. So I'm gonna take you with me. The plan is to go to campus and review for evidence. That's our first class. We review the problems that we had to do in the reading, then we go to class, then we'll take a lunch break before bankruptcy, and then we have about an hour and a half to review our readings and stuff before our Good Society seminar at 4. So that's a little rundown of the day. I'm going to get my stuff together and we're gonna head out. We are on campus. We are in the business school. This is like our go-to spot. I know we're always here. This is just, it's just so much nicer in the morning. It's really not too busy. It's like open. Class.
Yeah, it's like
the law school feels cramped compared.
There's always just so many people there too.
But we just went over our evidence reading like assignment. We are talking about refreshing recollection of witnesses. It was actually pretty quick.
Yeah.
So shouldn't be too bad. This is actually my favorite class.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like I find it really interesting, like the professor a lot.
He's awesome.
Yeah, and I think we'll do well in this class because it's rule-based. Like we typically do
civil procedure.
Yeah, we typically do well in classes like
anything
that
has a rule for it.
Right.
We do pretty well.
So yeah, then after that we're gonna go get some lunch, and then I know, super exciting. Things,
like the highlight of our
little
day.
things to look forward to. And then we have bankruptcy, which I honestly need to kind of get my life together on that class.
It was all fun and games until like I kind of looked up and now things aren't making sense
because
anymore.
we thought we had an understanding of bankruptcy from like last year.
Right. And we do.
We do.
Like,
basic.
Yeah.
Like, but it is like
he's
the
now
course.
started to get into statutes, parts of the bankruptcy code that like
it's getting a little bit more in depth than we've done.
Yes.
So that's going to be on the list to get that together, and then we have to read 1st and 2nd Corinthians for Good Society at 4.
Read the Bible.
I know.
This afternoon.
Which shouldn't be too. Honestly, this is probably one of the shorter reading assignments.
And honestly, like a lot of the questions, we have like discussion questions we talk about. They don't really have to do with the reading.
No, they're just kind of like thoughts. Like it's a lot of like vibes. So shouldn't be too bad, but we're gonna go over to camp. We're gonna go over to the law school here in a second. Yeah. Productive girl era. How do you feel knowing that I'm back in my productive girl era?
I feel skeptical. No. No, I feel good.
I feel like I don't know if I buy it.
I think we're at our best when we're in our productive era.
Yeah.
It's like it all just starts to click.
Well, see, the first month and a half of the law school semester really is just joke city.
It's joke city.
It's joke city. There's nothing impending.
Yeah,
it's very chill. Then you start to realize.
Here's the thing. We usually start to enter our productive era
a month from now.
Yeah.
A month from now.
Yeah, November 20th even.
Yes.
Exams around the corner.
Yes,
Not
now
today.
we're entering it earlier,
Yeah.
which is good. So we're on track to do well.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
No, we are. And it's like, I think it'll be good.
Yep. Okay, talk to you in a minute. All right, we just got out of class. We got out like 15 minutes early, which
Honestly,
is awesome.
There's nothing feels better than getting out just a little early.
After evidence, I always feel really good.
Yeah.
Like I feel good. Like it was a good class. It was.
Get hit with bankruptcy.
I know it was interesting today. Like I honestly, I haven't had this professor before. One of my favorites. Like just like very like a lot of practical knowledge. He has a lot of experience. Like I just really enjoy like just listening to him talk. To be honest, it's just interesting.
All of our favorite professors like have different things that make me like them.
Yes.
Like, he's so practical.
Yes.
He just like tells stories about like his time as a prosecutor.
But they're not. Well, they're not like pointless stories. Like they're stories that demonstrate like a real life point that I feel like I'd have to learn at some point in time.
They're incredibly practical, but you're right. They're very interwoven with like. Right. It's not like this braggy like I've done this. It's like very. It's cool. Like,
I think that's the interesting thing is you will have some law professors that are good that don't have a lot of experience, and they can still be good professors. Right. But you will also have some law professors that what makes them a good professor is that they have extensive litigation experience.
Something like con law or whatever. Like you could probably have that taught by anybody.
Yeah.
You don't need to but like for someone like evidence where it is so practical and reliant on how the judge like when is this going to be in truth? Like when are you going to bring this up? You know, like it takes it away from being this theoretical idea to something that is like, this is when you make the objection.
This is what it's going to look like when you're actually in the courtroom.
And these are the practical considerations. Like, yeah, you might be right on the law here, but like, let's talk about what the judge is actually going to think when you say this.
Exactly. You're like your reputation with judges, like stuff like that. So it was a really good class.
Here I am trying to get another ticket on the way out.
Yeah, we're in our favorite place, everybody.
It's just even noticed.
We're heading to Qdoba.
Yes, we are.
We're going to Qdoba for lunch.
This is our little Tuesday treat, or Wednesday treat. I don't know what day it is.
This has been one of my favorite spots as of late. It's perfect if you're trying to eat healthier, I keep it pretty simple, but it's just like, I've been looking forward to this. I know, I've been looking forward to this all day. So we're gonna go, and then we only have an hour until bankruptcy, so it's a very quick break. But hopefully, I'm feeling good. That double shot latte I had this morning.
I haven't had coffee yet.
You haven't had any coffee?
No, I'm kind of
my second of the day. I feel really good.
Feel good.
The double shot latte is doing it for me.
I might, if we have time, do you mind if I run through Starbucks?
No. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna go, and I will update you at lunch. We'll show you. This Qdoba is so good. I am such a Qdoba person over Chipotle.
Okay, and here, honestly, I'm about to say that Chipotle, for the longest time I loved. I just I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the multiple outbreaks of disease and filth.
Oh, yeah, the E. coli or whatever.
But I kind of think Qdoba tastes better. I think everything at Chipotle tastes the same.
I agree.
And it's not a bad taste. It's just like I actually like eating Qdoba more.
Right. So let me know if you have both, because I know some places don't have Qdoba. I think Chipotle is everywhere.
There's Moe's, there's Willie's.
Yeah.
Comment
down let me know Chipotle versus Qdoba, because I'm curious. But I would say Qdoba 100%.
Recently, I would too.
All right. We'll show you the masterpieces. All right. This is my Qdoba order: brown rice, double chicken, fajita vegetables, pico, and pickled onions. Nathan gets a bunch of stuff on his. He brought the bottle of sauce to the table. Tell us what we have in yours.
It is rice, pinto beans, pork, pico, cilantro, pickled onions, and light sour cream.
And a Coke Zero.
Diet Dr. Pepper, they're out of Coke Zero.
Diet Dr. Pepper, they're out of Coke Zero.
No, Diet DP is fine.
Water for me.
Yeah, this is a little flip it and reverse.
This is the only time I've had water all week. Storm coming.
Storms a brewing.
There is literally a storm coming in right now.
Stuff's flying everywhere.
It's windy. Ridiculous. Here, will you take the camera? I'm gonna regret saying this. Oh, you didn't have to keep pointing at me. We got it. Everything's coming together. We have about 20 minutes until.
The worst class of all time.
No, we have. We are back on campus. We have 20 minutes until bankruptcy.
Yeah. it's just like, it's a long hour and 22 minutes.
It is, but oh my gosh, it's cool outside.
It is cool. It's like a little creepy though. So like honestly, I kind of want to get indoors.
Yeah, it does seem like a tornado, because we get tornadoes here. Yeah. Tornado might be coming in hot. And then everybody would go outside and look at it.
That is the
protocol here.
I'll say, and our professor, he's not from here, so we'd have to tell him.
We have to say it. We gotta go outside.
I don't understand the protocol here, but
in the Midwest, we go outside and we look at it. No shelter. It's 3:21.
Oh.
We're not on the camera. Okay, I'm sorry. It's bad. We're sitting outside. We're at the business school.
Oh, we're go down further.
We're in this courtyard that we always sit in between these two classes. It's actually really nice today. But we just went over our Good Society reading. It was just 1st and 2nd Corinthians. Like last week we did Exodus. I think we're doing the Quran next. Like it's just like it's a lot of like societies. We did Plato's Republic.
Good little video to watch.
Yeah, we've been watching these like video summaries.
It's just like
I haven't read.
It's so long.
It's so long. So it starts in 40 minutes and then it goes until 5:52.
It goes till 9 p.m.
It goes till 5:52, but it actually goes till 6.
And toward the end of class, they always go around the table and ask a
we all have
question.
We all have to answer a question.
Yeah, and it always starts with us.
My energy levels have been good today.
Yeah.
I just like.
I've been sleeping well.
Yeah, I feel like I could do another coffee, but I don't really need one.
Yeah.
It's not as bad like a couple weeks ago. Like there's a couch right over there. Like I fell asleep on the couch in the middle of the break. Like that's how bad. Like I was really tired. So I'm feeling better today. I think it's the double shot latte.
The double shot latte. Like I'm thinking about getting an espresso machine myself.
This is the problem with us. It's like when one has it, the other must have it.
It's true.
That's why we have these little handy dandy pieces of equipment.
I'm getting an iPad. We both walk out with iPads and new phones. Like it's ridiculous.
Well, I do not have a new phone.
No, my phone's so busted.
My phone is really busted.
Yours is like super duper busted.
Thanks. Half my screen doesn't work. My P button on my phone doesn't work like when I try to type. So I have to use the P emoji. And Nathan thought I was joking when I first told him that, and he thought it was a little bit I was doing, which is believable.
Yeah, sometimes you do that.
No, but it truly is like bad.
Well, really, because like most of your texts to me now are like pictures.
Yeah.
Like emoji pictures that construct a general.
Yeah, like
hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics. But yeah, we're gonna go to class in like 30 minutes, and then
we're done.
We're done. Then we only have 2 classes left for the week. This week has been very short because this is our first day back to class from home break. But yeah, talk to you a little. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I actually did not vlog yesterday. It was a very chill day. I didn't do much. But today we are up for another productive day. It's the last day of the week. I have 1 class today at 10:30 and I've been up since around 5 a.m. I just woke up without an alarm. I was just like ready to go, ready to be productive, and I'm sticking to my habit of starting each morning with a couple of hours of work. Evidence is my favorite class right now, but honestly, it is a little bit confusing. I think once it clicks for me, it'll click for me. I've had several classes where it's taken me a little bit for it to like snap into place, and once it does, I'm good. But I'm just kind of moving through the classes pretty slowly. So I've outlined the first 2 classes, and that's taken me about an hour and a half. Let me just show you what we got. So I'm still outlining on Word. I just use the outline function, and then so I can see everything on the navigation pane. This is super helpful, especially after you have everything filled out. So this is everything we've done so far in the class. So we had like an introduction class, competency, authentication, relevancy, hearsay. We did a ton of hearsay, obviously. Documents, presumptions, judicial notice, and refreshing recollection. So I just kind of went through my class notes and the supplements that my professor gives us and just kind of condensed it down into 5 pages for the first 2 classes, which really isn't bad. I think I have class at 10:30. It's 7 right now. I might do authentication, and then I think I'm gonna take a break, have breakfast, and then kind of like get ready for the day. I wanna make like a to-do list, so I'll show you that. But it's Friday, which is awesome. So I'm going to, like I said, finish this up. I will let you know when I'm done, and then, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. We're at Starbucks right now. We're about to go to class.
This is our second Starbucks of the morning, in fact.
Yes, well, we tried to go to a different Starbucks and they were not.
I tried to pull a little maneuver around a car.
They were not having us. The line was far too long. That Starbucks is busted anyways, so we're at the superior one.
Yeah. But, in case you're wondering, we have not read for class. So that's kind of what we're doing in the
drive. It shouldn't be that bad. And I was just on call last time. So what are the odds that I get called on again? I got called on for a question that didn't have an answer.
And honestly, that's happened to you several times.
I know. I said, I don't know. The answer is, who knows? And I was like, well, then I get partial credit for saying that I don't know.
Whenever you get called on, I'm always like, I always just try to think like, do I know the answer?
Yeah.
Like, we studied together, so you know.
Yeah.
And every time you've been asked a question this week, they have been left field, not in the reading, no answer, nonsense questions.
No, and like the evidence one, like I had the correct initial answer.
You did.
He was like, yeah, that was correct until the 2011 amendment of the statute. What'd that do?
Yeah, what'd that do to it? I'm sitting there, I'm like,
and I was like,
I don't even know the statute's
I don't
changed.
know. And he was like, nobody knows what it's done to the statute because nobody's interpreted it yet. And I was like,
gotcha.
I was like, oh no. So hopefully I won't be on call again. But I wanted to share something because this is not gonna make this is a clip that we need to explain the context for, and I'm gonna put it in so you guys can watch it while we're in class. You know, basically a few days ago, Nathan and I had a best friend night. And this was gonna be its own video.
Oh my god.
And it started off really well. We made like a nice dinner together. Like we were planning on having like a self-care night.
Watching a little movie.
Watching a movie, like things were good. We decided to go get crumble cookies.
You can imagine now.
Yeah,
the night has been derailed. The movie has paused 15 minutes in, and we are in the car under the cover of night.
Under the cover of night, going to the crumble cookies. These are the breast cancer awareness cookies. All right, everyone, we got 2 boxes.
Like wedged off the icing.
2 boxes of crumble. We're gonna do a taste test of these whenever we get back. Nathan!
Are we eating wedged off icing? We got cut off.
Let's just do it now.
No. We go home.
We're already here.
Guys, I can't do it. I won't eat it.
Nathan, you just said you wanted to do it.
I know, but I hate this lighting.
It's not that bad.
Look how awful it is.
It's not gonna be any better in my apartment.
That's a good point.
We're gonna do a crumble taste test. So we got 2 boxes of crumble. This one's raspberry lemonade, pink donut. This
pink
one,
velvet, and then
pink velvet,
blondie, something.
Blondie, yeah.
Pink blondie.
Yeah.
This one's basically falling apart.
This one, which one is it? The blondie?
Blondie.
Oh.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, I think this one's gonna be my favorite one.
This one's looking really good.
Mm-hmm. It's like a 9 for me.
A 9?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's warm. Is that marshmallow in there?
There's some marshmallow in there.
Because I don't like marshmallow, but it's good. This is the pink velvet. Another hit.
And they just have a straight bar cream cheese on top, which is my favorite.
This is why
Who told them?
Why I don't get these very often.
Oh my gosh. I think we're gonna come across our least favorite. And this is the donut.
Are you kidding me? This is gonna be my that's gonna be my best. It's a donut.
I know, but it's like the other ones are just so special. Yeah, this one's kind of plain. It's good.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. I will now continue to dip this in the cream cheese frosting. Oh, and this one's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And with raspberry lemonade.
Do you want the raspberry or the lemonade part?
Wow.
That was cool. It was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
We're gonna shut the box now and not eat any more. We ate all 4 of these cookies. I ate most of them. Mm-hmm. I ate 2.5 of them. Nathan ate probably 1.5. Yeah. But they were all gone. Not a crumb left in the box.
Not even
a crumble.
We were like.
We were feral. Like, we really did.
And it started all sweet and little, you know?
It started all sweet, and then after I finished like a cookie and a half, I probably could have stopped, but it was like, we can't bring that big box home with only so much left.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, that big box,
it demanded to be, like,
it has to be finished.
Yes.
You cannot come home with it.
So,
no evidence.
We get in the car we're in the car after we finish the crumble cookie, and I start to drive. And I immediately feel like I'm gonna throw up. And Nathan is very like, his stomach is weak too. We both have bad stomachs. He's like, Madison, I'm gonna throw up. So, then this happened. I feel so sick.
Yeah, we ate all those crumbles.
All those crumble cookies in like a minute. Like, Nathan and we almost.
It's like every time I start to think about it, I'm like.
That was so gross.
The car's still running. We're behind the urgent care. we're really, in case you're curious about the noise, we're on the side of the highway. And yes, we are on our hands and knees about to do it.
I feel so sick. I just gotta make sure, because like I started driving the car. Like when I started driving the car, I was like, oh no, like I'm feeling sick. Nathan is retching.
I'm like feeling really ill. And Madison knows I'm not playing too, because like
he really throws up at the first sign of trouble.
At the first. And I stopped early too. I took down about a cookie and a half before I was done.
I took down another 2.5 cookies. So that was our Tuesday best friend night.
Sorry about that.
Thank you so much.
And that is why we will never be having.
Like a straw with that drink?
Yes, please.
And that is why we will be never having. What? And that is why we will never have best friend night ever again.
Yeah, they have been fully canceled.
It was terrible. My stomach was sick like the entire next day. Things were bad.
Well, it really was just like the worst of all worlds.
I went to Taco Bell the other night. I know. Like, I don't know.
You just went to McDonald's yesterday too.
I know.
We're on our healthy eating
I'm in
grind.
the Mediterranean diet.
I had a Big Mac yesterday.
So I went there, right? And I'm ordering the house. I'm like, give me this and
Taco
the quesadilla.
Bell is such a mid-tier fast food.
It is, but like sometimes I just needed it. Like cheesy roll-ups. Come on.
The cheesy, trust me, I've had 1 or 2 cheesy roll-ups in my day.
I order like, 6 items for $6. It's great. It's all
awesome.
It's all coming. And then I get up to the window. She gives me 2 cheesy roll-ups, and that's it. And I drive away.
You literally like took that?
Well, I didn't really. I just took the bag.
Right.
And it felt a little light. I was like, that's a little weird. I look in it. There's no chicken quesadilla. There's no bean burrito. There's no nothing. I'm sitting there. And like at this point, I'm not like crying. Like I'm certainly close to being upset.
Yeah.
Because I just, I sat in that line for 30 minutes only to get
That's
nothing.
what you get for going to Taco Bell.
It is what I get.
On a random night.
And to be completely fair, it's what I deserve. And I think really, she was just looking out for me. She said,
you only need 2 cheesy roll-ups.
She said, you get 2 cheesy roll-ups and that's about it.
We like both went to McDonald's and neither of us knew that the other person went to McDonald's. Guys, watch The Watcher if you haven't. It's a new Ryan Murphy show. It's actually pretty intense. I don't know if I like loved it or not because it's pretty split on Reddit and like online critics, like whether they like it. I think because it has that little like parody horror kind of vibe.
Right.
But it's also like serious at the same time. And like I never really know how I'm supposed to react to certain things. And I never know if characters are acting a certain way to look sketchy or look funny.
Did you watch? I know, I totally know what you mean. Did you watch The Girl in the House? Across the street.
That's what people were comparing it to.
Okay, yeah, because it's very parody. Like it takes the genre.
Yeah.
It just clearly makes fun of it, but like, okay, so I didn't realize it was like that.
It was kind of like that, but it was also serious at the same time, and it's also based on a true story, which I did not realize.
Oh.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like if you're gonna do something like a parody, you gotta stay in your lane.
You have to stay in your lane because then I just get confused. Because then I'm just like, wait, what are you trying to get at? And I like Ryan Murphy a lot. I just like, I need to think more. I need to think more about how I felt about it. I finished it in 1 day. Like, it was good enough to keep my attention for 7 hours straight. But like, where's the true rating? Who's to say? Let me talk about my to-do list for today with the vlog. Film and post a TikTok today. Start editing my video. This is the life of a 3L. I'm like putting on nonsense. I'm like, gotta film a TikTok today. Life is so hard.
Busy schedule.
Evidence. Go to class. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Start evidence outline. Already did that this morning. Keep working on evidence outline.
I love when I do stuff like that because you're right. I break it up. Start. Keep.
Yes.
Continue.
I'm hoping
finish.
this afternoon I can do like another hour of it.
Yeah.
Like another class or 2. I have lunch planned. The gym. You want to go to the gym this afternoon? You haven't been in a minute.
I haven't. I do want to, but I have my meeting at 2.
Right.
Does that interfere with things? I
would probably go to the gym at like 3:30.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell. I totally want to go.
All right.
If we go later.
Yeah, we'll go to the gym then. Shower and tan. Cook dinner. Laundry.
This is a busy day.
I know, I have a lot to do today. I wanted to film try-on clips. Guys, I got new athletic clothes from a company I've worked with before. I'm actually wearing the sports bra and the sweatpants now. They're actually really cute. So I wanted to film the try-on for that today because that'll be incorporated into my fitness journey video that's coming next week.
Give me your thoughts on this. I think I'm gonna start getting the venti. I don't think it's that much more expensive, but I think it meaningfully increases the amount of drink I have.
I agree. I agree if you're you. Like we were
because I do drink all
we
of it,
were talking about this like I get a grande Starbucks like all the time, and I would say I finish it 30% of the time.
Right.
Like usually I do leave some left, but I think if you drink it all, then yes.
I ordered my Nespresso machine last night. Yes. Okay.
See, this is the thing. This is what we were talking about. Like once I have something, like Nathan has to have it.
It's so
and vice versa. It's like once
we are so pathetic like that.
Yeah. Once Nathan has something and he like raves about it, like I'm at the store. Like he is like the ultimate influencer for me.
That's true. We like. Oh, you're right, because you had that little Nespresso thing. You showed me the little demonstration. I was in.
I made him a latte the other day when he came over.
And I want to be clear. I have no money.
Yeah.
Like I am so in the negative. It's not even funny. And here I am with a stupid smile on my face at what, midnight, ordering this machine.
I got a comment. Oh, hold on. Go ahead.
It's really cool. It's one of the original ones. It's not the Virtuos.
Yeah, I have the Virtuo.
But that's nice because now we cover both bases.
Yeah, and now that I can make iced lattes, like for me, it's just like
freaking game changer.
Yeah. So hold on. I got a comment. It was so cute. It says, I'm going to rewatch all of your videos just to watch all the ads so you can spend more money on Target self-care items.
Shut up.
Thank you so much, Zoe. You get a shout out.
That is like the kindest thing.
I was like, that is the sweetest comment I've ever read in my life. Because trust me, Zoe, I need it.
Zoe, please.
Zoe, please.
So bored.
Zoe, please watch the ads. No, okay, hold on. While we're here, because we're just vlogging this morning, as you guys can tell. I think we're gonna let's do some shout outs from the top 3 commenters in the last couple of videos.
What's the one that said garbage in the top 3?
The one that said garbage was unfortunately not in the top 3. That was like number 4. But I did get a comment that said just garbage, and I thought it was funny. I put it on my Instagram story, so if you guys wanted to check that out.
Check that one out.
If you want to go give that one a thumbs up if you agree.
Also, I have a TikTok.
Oh yeah, also I have a TikTok, Matt's7, you can follow it. Agent Paycheck 71 says, finally, we are in the season of fall in the 4th quarter of 2022.
There it is.
There it is. Happy fall, everybody. Irvin says, a nice fall clothing haul, Madison. Thank you so much. Let us know if you want more clothing hurls. And number 3, Amber, leaderboard gang representing you, Wisconsin Law.
There it is.
There it is. We got you, Wisconsin Law. I hope you're having a wonderful semester, Amber. Thank you so much for commenting. And honorable mention to the 4th commenter, Henry Smith, with garbage. Thank you, Henry.
The people have spoken.
The people have spoken. Thank you. Russell Kate was the first commenter that said, this was me last week when I was too overwhelmed with the number of cases I had to read per day. Thank God for mental health breaks. Yes.
And thank you for watching our tips to not read.
Yeah, yes, we're also overwhelmed all the time, so glad you can relate.
Oh no, this person's backing up.
Oh, I like this comment.
Kidding me? Why does this always happen?
So Bridget says, Madison, that parking garage situation was hilarious. Nathan, you know who to call when there's a situation to be handled. Go, girl.
Yes, literally, this was the funniest thing. What is going on?
Oh, speaking of which, we're having a parking garage problem right now.
It's like, it's just never ending. Who are you?
A concerned citizen says, the Dr. Teal's euthanasia kit. Knock yourself the F out, queen.
Now how concerned is this citizen?
I wonder how concerned this citizen is.
Ooh.
I want to know the identity of the concerned citizen.
Euthanasia kit, that's true.
Yeah, the Dr. Teal stuff, like the lavender stuff, like it puts you out. That pillow spray knocks me out every night.
And it compounds. So
it compounds.
You do like the bubble bath with melatonin.
It does.
And then you do the melatonin cream, and then you do the melatonin pills.
And then you've overdosed.
And then suddenly you're not waking up ever.
Yeah. But yeah, that was our leaderboard for the past 2 videos. Oh, did you see we got a poll today?
Yeah, I did.
We have law review stuff.
I thought you said a poll. I was like, I get to exercise my right to vote.
No, we have a poll due on Tuesday. We get 4 days to do it. So I'm like, there goes my weekend.
Yeah.
So I might start working on that soon. I have no idea, but
this is, I think, our last poll or check for the semester.
Yep. All right, gotta go because the camera's about to run out of space. But talk to you after class.
Okay, everyone, just coming on to end the vlog. I'm so sorry it ended abruptly. I just went to class and then did all the things on my to-do list for the day and then had a weekend. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I am so excited to be re-entering my productive girl era. And I hope all of you are doing super well, and I hope all of you are getting the things you need to get done while also making time for yourself, because it's important to have balance. But I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.